Yo, test. What's up, everybody, man? Good afternoon. Welcome to the podcast with Soul. Appreciate y'all coming through, checking me out, man. All right, so we still on self-confidence. All right, we're still going to talk about that, but today we're going to do an actual workout. I'm going to do some push-ups here. All right, so y'all just sit tight and let's go ahead and get some money. Thank everybody, man, who I want to talk to, who I want to give a shout-out to. I don't know. I'll think about it. Subscribe to my Patreon channel. That link is Donovan. What's up, man? Subscribe to the Patreon channel. That link is underneath this video, patreon.com/Sean G. Go on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com, and get you some of the merch, the T-shirts, the hats, the books. Everything is over there, and thank you in advance for that, man. All right, so y'all want to do the push-ups with me, man, you can. We're going to do 10 sets of 25s for a 250 count. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. All right, y'all. All right, that was one. You got it, man? That was one. One set knocked out. Y'all can work along with me, man, if you want to. Shout out to everybody, man, on the live, on the big page. I see y'all over there. Y'all make sure y'all come through. Danny Dano, what's up, man? Y'all make sure y'all come through. The United Kingdom's in the building. Kim Patchett, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the link beneath this video, man. The podcast was Soul. That link is over there. All right, so let's get money. Top of the second. We got one in the bag. Top of the second. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
It's two in the bag, y'all. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything? Two in the bag, y'all. Two in the bag. Appreciate y'all coming through. Shout out to everybody, man. We're going to get money live on the camera. What's up, man? I got both lives going. Shout out to everybody on the big page, Sean G. Thank you. Hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get the gum. Let's get the bazooka. You understand? We got to get the bubble gum. Let's get it. Top of the third coming up. We're going to do 10 sets. 10 sets of 25. The topic we're going to talk about is self-confidence, man. Part of your self-confidence, big part of it, is your physical fitness, man. Let's get money. Dopest channel on YouTube.
You hear it.
Thanks for coming to the channel, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Shout out to all the subscribers.
Shout out to all the subscribers, man.
Peace.
Peace out. Top of the third. Up to the fourth set. Jerk, come on. Join in, y'all. We on the third set. Well, we got three in the bag. We at the top of the fourth. Let's get money. 5 to 4. Shirt come off after this set. Ten. 10. Fourth set, 25. Top of the fifth, coming up. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
5 in the bag, y'all. 5 in the bag. All right, we getting this push-up money. Shout out to everybody in the live. I see you. Let's get money. We got 5 more sets. You know, we talking about self-confidence, man. This is part 7. Physical fitness is a big part of that. We want to make sure that we stay in shape, man. We want to make sure that got to stay in shape, man. All right? Top of the 6th. Let's get money. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man? 6 in the bag, man.
Do anything.
6 in the bag. Top of the 7 coming up.
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. I love you, Sean.
Me too.
Stigmatism in my soul, man. Window cleaner with soul. You see it, you hear it.
Dopest channel.
Dopest channel on YouTube.
You hear it.
Three more sets, top of the 8th. Ten. 10. That's 8 in the bag, y'all. Top of the 9th coming up. Two more sets. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button on the big page. I need y'all to hit that like button too over there on the Podcast with Soul. I see y'all. Top of the 9th. 10. 10. That's 9 in the bag, y'all. That's 9 in the bag. Last set. Last set. Last set. Ten. 10. 10 sets of 10, y'all. Appreciate everybody coming through. Wanted to get them sets in, man. Try something different, new, different page, different channel, different look. Shout out to everybody, man, that's in here. Shout out to everybody on the big page. Welcome to the podcast with Soul, man, with Sean G, man. You know, part of self-confidence is looking good. Part of your self-confidence is feeling good. Part of your self-confidence is thinking good, eating good, sleeping good. You understand? And your physical fitness plays a major role in that. You know, a lot of y'all know, a lot of y'all are not new to my pages. I got the calisthenics page. Y'all know I work out on a consistent basis. You know, it's all about looking good, right? So we make sure that, you know, we stay in optimal physical condition. You know, self-confidence is believing in yourself. And when you work out and when you do physical fitness, you know, and you keep track of the reps that you do, you keep track of the sets that you do, you keep track of everything that you're doing, you know, that in and of itself, tracking your progress, right, gives you confidence in you that you can actually perform and, you know, do exercise, man. You know, exercise, I don't build my workout around my life. I build my life around my workout. When I wake up every morning, there is no doubt. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Say you don't see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. There's not a day that I don't work out that I'm thinking, yo, I'm not going to work out today. That don't even enter my mind. You know, when I work out, when I wake up, I know for a fact that I got to work out. You know, I know for a fact that I'm gonna work out. For me, Southside Baby, I see you, man. Southside Baby brings up a great point. Southside Baby, I need you to go on that link on the bottom, man. Subscribe to the podcast with Soul and come on over to the joint over here. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Southside Baby just made a great point talking about the mental health, right, that we derive from physical fitness. But like I said, I build my life around my workout. My life and my drive and my energy is what it is, and I'm able to sustain it and I'm able to maintain it because I stay in optimal physical health. I'm able to do the things that I do in my life. I'm able to think the way that I think. I'm able to execute the way that I execute. I'm able to raise my son and be a material participant in his life. I'm able to put up these videos. I'm able to shoot these videos. I'm able to edit these videos. I'm able to write these books. I'm able to upload to the Podcast with Soul. I'm able to do a Podcast with Soul show. I'm able to upload to the Sean G page. I'm able to upload to the Patreon page. I'm able to ship out t-shirts. I'm able to ship out hats. I'm able to ship out my books because of I'm in great physical health at the age of 52. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. When you're obese, when you're overweight, when you're fat, your energy, your potential, and your energy potential is severely reduced. It's greatly reduced because your body is not right, right? And obviously, if your body is not right, that means your mind is not right because the body is the servant of the mind. Okay? You know, you can look at someone's house, right? If I meet a new honey or if I go by somebody's house, and yeah, they could have cleaned it up the day before, but if you just catch them on the humbug and you go by their house and their house is orderly, neat, clean, that's a direct reflection of their mind. On the flip side of that coin, if you go by somebody's house and it's junky and it's stuff all over the place, dishes in the sink, nothing is in order and a bunch of chaos, that's a direct reflection of their mind. You could believe that. You could believe that, and you got to take note of that. You got to take note of that, right? And, you know, the physical fitness, man, is super important, man. There ain't no way around it, man. Ain't no way around it. You know, when I hear people make excuses, yo, they just built the Burger King down the street for me. They just built this here down the street for me. What does that mean? That don't mean nothing. Ain't nobody putting no pistols to your head and make you go down there and eat that food or overindulge in it. I eat it too, right? But to overindulge in it to the point to where it begins to affect my health, then that becomes my fault. That becomes my fault, without a doubt. Shout out to everybody in the live, man. Shout out to everybody on the Podcast with Soul, man. Appreciate all of y'all. You know, I met an individual last night, man. She was actually trying to call on the phone while I was doing my push-ups. And I'm thinking about bringing her on the Podcast with Soul, man. She's a cancer survivor. I think she has stage 4 cancer. And, you know, I spoke to her yesterday. I was so inspired. I went on her Instagram page and, you know, I was just so inspired. She's 52, like myself. And I'm going to call her back. She was trying to call me. I think I might bring her on the podcast with Soul, man, as my first guest and have her talk about, you know, what it is to fight cancer, man. And, you know, she does the chemo. She does everything, man. And, you know, I'm thinking about it, whether I want to bring her on the big page or maybe bring her on the podcast with Soul as my first guest. I got to figure that out and work that out in my mind. But I want to thank everybody, man, for subscribing to the page. You know, I appreciate all of you guys. You know, this is what we do. This is the podcast with Soul. And, you know, I've been dealing with this self-confidence thing, you know, pretty heavy. And this is something that I work with little Sean, man. I work with little Sean now at the age of 10. I've been working with him since he was about 5, talking to him about having confidence, talking to him about looking people in the eye when people talk to him or when he's talking back to an individual, whether it's a kid, his peer, or an adult, right? And explaining to him the importance of believing in yourself. You know, I'm working with him on a daily basis, man, with this. You know, that's just how important this is that I've noted throughout my life. And I wish that somebody, when I was 8, 9, and 10 years old, man, would have been talking to me about my self-confidence, especially if it was my father, man, because that was not the case for me. But that's okay, because I worked it out. And y'all can see me today, June 23rd, 2021, a nigga full of self-confidence, man. Check him out, y'all. Check him out, y'all. But I work with him now because I know that his self-confidence and his belief in himself at the age of 10 is going to lay the foundation. That is the foundation for how he will perform in his life when he reaches his teen years, when he reaches his young adult years, when he gets into his 20. Man, y'all want to see if you don't look, we just did 10 sets, man. We just did 10 sets of 25. The chest is damn near perfect. The chest is damn near perfect, man. You understand? We just did 10 sets of 25, and that's what it is, right? That's what it looked like, right? Shout out to me, man. Shout out to Sean G, man. Shout out to Sean G. Y'all done started him up. Nigga got that look. I laid a foundation with him now at the age of 10. Y'all know what I made Sean do this morning when he got up? Well, let me give you the whole story. We came home last night. He had baseball practice last night. He made the all-star team for the Bloomfield Little League. Shout out to Little Sean for making the all-star team, man. And we came home, and I made him, I said, Sean, get your 10 sets of 10 in. I said, get 10 sets of 10s on push-ups, 10 sets of 10s on squats. He started it. And then his mother called. He got off the phone. He was on the phone with her for a while. By that time, it was late. I had already taken my shower. It was about 9:15. Y'all know that we take it down early over here. So I said, well, don't worry about it. I think he did like 2 or 3 sets. I said, don't worry about it. You know, we get it tomorrow. The first thing I made him do this morning, I made him some oatmeal, and then I made him give himself. I made him give me, but also more importantly, made him give himself 10 sets of 10. 10 push-ups, get up, do 10 squats, right? That's one set. I make him do 10 of those, right? I'm instilling this in him now at the age of 10, the importance of maintaining good physical health, able to be physically active, increasing your strength through calisthenics, right? And, the goal is for him to always remember, and he never will forget, the things that I'm teaching him about staying physically fit, the things that I'm teaching him about believing in himself, the things I'm teaching him about having self-confidence, so he'll always be able to draw water from the well, if and when, it ain't no if, when times get hard at various points in his life, he'll know, he'll be able to hear my voice and say, man, my pops told me this, my pops told me that, and that, in situations, whether he's in business or on a job, I always want him to have confidence in his abilities and believe in himself. And, that's the kind of work that I do with him. But I just wanted to get everybody, man, I really don't have much to say today on self-confidence. I just really wanted to just come on, do some push-ups. We did a 250 count. And that pretty much was it. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. We're doing this. I'm learning as I go. And it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And, I keep putting up the content and the channel keeps growing. Every day I wake up, the channel is growing, man. I guess people are liking it. Shout out to everybody, man. All 45 of y'all on my big page on the live. I want to thank y'all for coming, and I want to ask you guys over here on the big page to please click on the link underneath the video, underneath the live right now. It says the podcast was sold. Click on that link and come over to the real podcast was sold, because I have another channel that I'm actually running through live where you can hear me through the mic, you can hear the sound effects, you can be a part of the live chat, even though there's a live chat here. But this is primarily on this other page is where everything is going down with the podcast of Soul, man. Shout out to Sean G for starting the podcast with Soul, man. Shout out to Sean G for being consistent, man, with his YouTube channel and growing his YouTube channel from one channel to two channels and just putting up good content, man, and, just staying consistent, man. Shout out to Sean G, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We've already talked about that. We've already talked about the positive stealth. Y'all heard me? We've already talked about the positive self-talk. I think that might have been part number 2 of this self-confidence series. You better be doing it. You better be telling yourself, good job, Sean. You better be telling yourself, congratulations, Sean, whatever your name is. You better be telling yourself in the morning when you wake up, man, we got this, man, I got this. You better be telling yourself at night after you've taken your shower and put on your pajamas and gotten in the bed and you've gone through your day, you better be telling yourself, man, good job, Sean. Good job. Telling yourself, good performance. We got that done. We got that done. You better be telling yourself that, because what you tell yourself at night, your last thought that you think at night before you go to sleep is going to be your first thought that you think when you arise the next morning. So if you telling yourself you ain't shit, you ain't no good, this here is wrong, that there is wrong, right? And you go to sleep on that, you can best believe that the first thoughts you're going to have when you wake up is going to be just that. That's how you're going to start your day. So with this being in your power, the best thing that you could do for you, the best treatment you can give yourself is telling yourself good things about the day, good things about your performance and the day that you just had, so that you wake up in the morning knowing you performed good yesterday and that you're going to perform good today. And shout out to my man that left a comment about the mental health, man. You know, everybody struggles with mental health issues, man. I know it's taboo, right? I know it's taboo, and a lot of niggas think it's weak, it's soft to admit mental health issues, and I'm one of them. You'll never hear me, if I'm standing around a bunch of dudes, you're never gonna hear me talk about my mental health issues. I'm just not gonna do that, right? Because I understand the environment that I'm in. I understand the audience. I understand the arena that I'm standing in. So I'm gonna project masculinity at all costs, right? Because that's what we do as men, right? But it's impossible to live in this world and I think in any world, not necessarily just saying something in particular to 2021, but just to live life and experience the things that we experience in life, the ups and downs, the grief, the heartache, the pain, the success, the phase, the highs, the lows, death of loved ones, things like that. It's almost inevitable that at some point you're going to experience some mental illness issues, man, in terms of depression, in terms of anger, in terms of hate, right? In terms of frustration, anxiety, right? And then if you lump on drugs and alcohol, you know, you really just pretty much guarantee yourself that you're going to have some issues, right? Not to the point where, you know, you're standing in the middle of the street talking to yourself. I'm not speaking about that, but just having these struggles, these inner battles in life, man. It's gonna happen. And you know, one of the things, you know, my physical fitness, I don't go without my physical fitness because I understand the direct link to how it makes me feel when I finish working out, when my dopamines are released and when the endorphins are released, right? And I'm breathing in and out, right? I'm breathing in that oxygen. And then I could go get in the mirror and I'm looking at my progress. So I'm feeling better about how I look vis-a-vis when I was fat and out of shape. You know, it wasn't really too pleasant to look at me in the mirror, right? And I wasn't working out as much, right? So I didn't feel as good about myself as I do when I'm working out, right? When I'm not working out, I don't look like nothing. Now you know, I'm really not as friendly to myself as I should be. And I'm really not telling myself good things before I go to sleep so that I wake up telling myself good things, because the last thing you tell yourself when you go to sleep is the first thing your mind remembers when you wake up. So if you not in shape, you're overweight, you're really not too kind to yourself. When you're laying down, you're really not going to be telling yourself the bestest things, right? So when you wake up, you're going to start, it's a self-fulfilling doom prophecy, right? Now you're telling yourself bad things from the rip, right? And it just don't never stop, man. So, you know, it's important. It's important. And I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, I don't see anything wrong with someone being self-confident. Actually, I'm attracted to it. I'm attracted to it, right? And I don't, they have this word called arrogant, right? Or arrogance, right? But I like to substitute that word arrogance and use words like bold, audacious, courage, courageous, audacity, confident. She believes in herself. He believes in herself. Right? To get that negative connotation out the way. But I really don't care if you call me arrogant or not, because I call myself that. I'm not ashamed of that. I love my life. I love me. And if that's what you want to call me, fine, you can do that. That doesn't bother me. What you think of me really ain't none of my business, right? And what you say about me ain't really important to me. It doesn't impact me. How you perceive me may not be may not be reality. That just may be your jaded view of me, right? And it should have no bearing on how I view me, right? What's of utmost importance? What is of utmost importance is what I think of me. What is of utmost importance is what I say to me. What is of utmost importance is how I feel about me. What is of utmost importance is the conversation I have with me. What is of utmost importance is whether I love me or not. This is what's real. This is what's real. You better believe in you. You better believe in you. And if you don't, you better start. If you don't, you better start. It makes all the difference in the world in the way your life turns out. Shout out to everybody that's giving me a thumbs up, man, on both lives. 45 over here, 26 over here, man. Shout out to the 3 people that gave me a thumbs down, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. It don't really matter, because I'm still that nigga. Work on it, man. Work on it. Work on it. Work on yourself, man. It's an inside job. It's an inside job. Anything, any person, any place, anything that's external to you that can give you feelings of confidence, a sense of well-being, a sense of completeness, a sense of wholeness, that's only a temporary solution to a long-term problem, man. You should be able to give yourself everything that you need in and of yourself that could give you that feeling of comfort, that feeling of wholeness, that feeling of love. That has to come from you. That has to come from you. Because at that point, when it comes from you, it's a long-term solution to a short-term problem. Man, check that nigga out, man. Check him out. Check him out, y'all. Check him out. Let me say that shit again. When you can give yourself the love, and when you can make yourself feel whole, and when you can make yourself feel complete, and not rely on anything external to you to aid you in your love of self, when your love of self is truly coming from you, that's a long-term solution to a short-term problem. Check them out, y'all. Check them out, y'all. Check them out. Yeah. Show 'em what's up.
Stigmatism, man, what's up?
Shout out to me, man. Shout out to Sean G, man. Shout out to Sean G for starting this podcast. Thank everybody over here, man. Jeffrey Rudolph, I see you, man. Hey, Jeff, don't forget to come over to the podcast over here, man. Come over here, man. It's a lot of good dudes over here, man. I need y'all on this podcast, on this page, to click the link underneath, the podcast was sold, and come on over to this joint. I'm live on them now. I'm live on both of them at the same time. I think that's what really a big part of why we're here, man. Well, I really don't know why we're here, man. But this banana good. Our relationship with self. Our relationship with self is the key. Our relationship with self is the key. When I'm all right with me, I'm all right with the honeys I'm dealing with. When I'm all right with me, I'm all right with little Sean. When I'm all right with me, I'm all right with my clients. When I'm all right with me, I'm all right with my boss. When I'm all right with me, I'm all right with society. When I'm all right with me, I'm all right with my neighbors. When I ain't all right with me, I ain't all right with nothing. So it's got to come back to me and my relationship with me. I got to deal with that self-hatred, man. I got to deal with that self-hatred. I got to deal with that self-doubt. Where did it come from? When did I get it? How did it develop? Who planted it? How was it nurtured? How was it allowed to grow? I got to deal with that self-rejection. When did I start doing that? Why? Who? What? Where? When? I got to be a detective. I got to find out why. I need y'all to hit that like button, man. Hit that like button for a nigga, man. I got to deal with my insecurity. I got to stop running from it and creating more and more issues in my life because I'm afraid to confront my insecurities. Why am I insecure? Where did it come from? When did it first start? Who? What? Where? When? How? I got to find this out. And once I understand what happened to me, and once I understand how it happened, once I understand when it happened, then I can address it and I can begin to heal myself. And I can get to a point to where I'm all right with me. My name's Sean G. Shout out to Phil McGroin. Been reading a book called Seat of the Soul that is about the same thing. Our soul is on some other plane, and we came as bodies to earth to work on a certain aspect of our soul. Hassan Nassar. I don't understand. I don't know why we here. And to me, don't nobody know. Everybody guessing. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know. Everybody guessing. But what is loud and clear to me is what was I going to say? I don't know why I'm here, but what is loud and clear to me is that I feel better and my life is better when my soul is at rest and I have peace of mind. That's a fact. Life is more pleasant when my soul is at rest and I have peace of mind. And I can achieve peace of mind and I can put my soul to rest, when I'm all right with me, when I love me. When I have powerful conversations with me, when I congratulate me, when I'm kind to me, and when I tell myself good things about me. My soul is at rest and I have peace of mind when I can do that. Shout out to everybody, man, on the live on my big page, man. I see y'all. It's 52 of y'all over there, man. I see y'all. Thank you for hitting that like button. Hit that like button over there, man, so that they can send out more notifications, man. Shout out to everybody over here, man. I got 19 people over here, 34 likes. I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all, man. I really do. Self-confidence, y'all. Try it. And if you have it, more power to you. That's a great thing. I applaud you. But take it to another level. Raise it up. Take it to another level. In the Kabalion, written by the three initiates, the Kabalion is a book said to be written by Hermes Trismegistus, the great, the thrice great, the 3 times great. That's what the Greeks called him, Hermes Trismegistus, or the god Hermes. But the original, before Hermes, it was the god Thoth, Thoth. And he originated out of Africa, out of Egypt. And all of the great sages and seers and wise men and philosophers and great thinkers around the world used to go into Egypt to sit at his feet, the god Thoth, to learn the 7 principles of the Kabalion. And in one of those principles, the principle of vibration, this is why we can always get better. The principle of vibration. It says, and it doesn't say this verbatim, but if you get the Kabalion and you read the principle of vibration, you'll understand what I'm saying. Excuse me, I'm paraphrasing. But we have control, the individual has control of his or her vibration. And the vibration can go from simple matter to the grossest form of matter where there's barely a pulse or a beat. It's barely alive. It's vibrating that low. And it could go to as high as a vibration of spirit that you can't even see it. Right? So from its lowest point to its highest point, and in between these 2 points, there are millions upon millions upon millions of different degrees and rates of vibration in between these 2 points. Check me out. And we can control that individually in and of ourselves in our own lives. We have that power. We have that power. And it talks about, it goes further, and it starts to talk about how we can take our vibration from the color red, and if we turn it up with our thinking and with our spirit, right? Because the first, did somebody knock on the door? Y'all heard that? Anybody knock on the door? All right, fuck them. The first principle is mentalism, right? The universe is mental. That's what it tells us in the first principle in the Kabalion, right? And in the vibration, it tells us that through our mentalism, we can take our vibration from red to orange to yellow to green to blue to indigo and to violet. Now, I need y'all to check me out. And the higher the vibration, the higher the color. The higher the vibration, the higher the color. And violet being, excuse me, my back itching. Violet being the highest vibration. Now, if y'all were perceptive, those are the colors of the rainbow, right? And we're not going to get on the other tip. We're not on that. We on what we see in the sky after a rain, and then the sun comes back out, and then sometimes you see this rainbow, right? So the vibration went from dark and gloomy to rain to instantly the sun coming out. And sometimes it's still raining while the sun is out. You'll see these colors. And this is real phenomena. This is real phenomena. This ain't no story in no book. This ain't no man You understand? Going to no piece of real estate on a particular day of the week and telling you what he done read out a book 45 minutes ago, making you believe or try to make you believe and appear that he's got some gift. No, this is real phenomena. This is all in the Kabalion. This is all in the Kabalion. There it is right there. I just put it up on the screen. The Kabalion. It's about a 50-page document, 54 pages. And I had got my hands on it a while back, but I really, really studied it when I was in prison. I really studied it. I damn near copied it. Verbatim, word for word. I want to say I probably copied 50% of the Kabalion. I wrote it down. Y'all think I'm playing? These are the notes that I took while I was in the joint. Where's the Kabalion? Here's the notebook for the Kabalion. You see commodity options, and then you see the Kabalion. Right? I studied this book. This document changed my life. All right, those are commodity options. Let's get to the Kabalion. Okay, here's the Kabalion. All right. How many pages is this book? This is 80-page notebook. This is an 80-page notebook. All right, the Kabalion. November 15th, November 11th, 2015. All right, so, and I wrote all of this. So how many pages back here in the back? Probably about 4. So I probably wrote 70 sheets. Look at that. That's all the Kabalion. And this book changed my life. It changed how I saw myself. It changed how I saw the world. But more importantly, it changed how I saw me. And it changed what I knew as to how much power I possess in and of myself as a human being. It revealed to me the power of my mind if I decided to use it. It revealed to me the strength that's inside of me. It revealed to me that I can control my anxiety. It revealed to me that I can control my feelings of low self-esteem. It revealed all of this to me. That I can control my depression, my downs, that I can control my highs, that I don't get too high. It revealed to me my reality. My religion is reality. I need y'all to share these videos, man, with somebody that can use them. Somebody in your phone, in your contact list, somebody that you're cool with, share it with them and say, yo, check my man out right here. Tell him, say, yo, park full, man. Check him out, y'all. We are masters of our destiny. We are the directors of our fate. Curtis Mayfield in a song called Superfly. Blaxploitation movie came out, I think, in 1972. The title track called Superfly. In that song, he has a lyric. He says, make your world what you want it to be. Make your world what you want it to be. And you don't have a lot of time to do it and to get it done. Time is of the essence. And you waiting and debating and hemming and hawing and shucking and jiving and scratching and grinning, waiting on somebody else to give you permission to live the kind of life that you want to lead, it may never come to you. It may never come to you. You don't have to stay in that bad situation another day. No, you don't. And a lot of times people are afraid to let go of negative situations because they have a fear of the unknown, right? Because they're thinking about, in most cases, material things or financial things that they may have to give up in order to leave this particular situation, but they fail to put more importance on the peace of mind and the love of self and the dignity and the honor that they're going to get by leaving this particular situation, which you can't quantify in dollar terms. But the things that you're afraid to leave, you can quantify that in dollar terms, and you can get that back on your own. But the things that you're going to gain by leaving and starting over fresh, you can't even put a dollar value on it. This is a warped way of thinking. Sean G got the dopest podcast ever, man. Self-confidence. Go get it. Go take it. Somebody took it from you. Somebody jerked you for it. Somebody robbed you for it. Somebody stole it from you. Somebody hid it from you. Somebody lied to you. Go take your self-confidence back, man. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. I love you, Sean.
Me too.
Stigmatism in my soul, man. Window cleaner with soul. You see it, you hear it.
Dopest channel.
Dopest channel on YouTube.
You hear it.
Thanks for coming to the channel, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
all the subscribers.
Shout out to all the subscribers, man.
Peace.
Peace out. Shout out to all the subscribers, man. I love all y'all. Stay tuned. Go to my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com, man. Support the platform. Get you a shirt, get a book, get a hat. Thank you in advance for that. And please support the platform, patreon.com, patreon.com/Sean G, man. Support the platform. Love everybody over here on the big page. Don't forget, on the Sean G page that you're watching this live now, go down underneath, click on the link, The Podcast Was Sold, and you could come over to the big page, The Podcast Was Sold page, and you could be over here with all the people over here. Tito Smiles over here, Fetty, Jeffrey Rudolph, the Merc Crew, T.R. Ron, they all over here. John Pete, Phil McGroin, Michael Weary, Naruto, all of them over here, man. Big Sky in the building. Miami Soldier here, they all here, man. 300, Aaron Haynes, KJ, Hassan Nassar, you understand? Brunson, Cudgel, they all here, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Love all y'all. Peace out.